Now this is Roger Butler, this is her uncle. And he's the one that called me after the shooting had occurred. And I guess the way that the events went down was when she first had the car break down, she called some of her cousins.
The girls,
to help.
Antoinette and them went to the phone booth and called in. By the time they got, I don't know if they had the car and pushed it over there, but they went to another phone and called in. I don't know if that phone was working or not. But by the time the girls got back to the car, the police was there at the same time. So, you know, they was trying to get help to open up the car. Now she was sleeping there locked in the car. So the girls was knocking on the window trying to get her to wake up and unlock the door. And then the officers came to push them aside, you know, and then they said there was something in her hand. But you pushing them aside, the girl's not scared to wake her up. Now why are you guys pushing them away from the car if you guys not going to try to wake her up?
The negative way was that you lose the confidence of the police department. And if you lose confidence in the police department, then you don't have any control in society. We just have anarchy, and we have riots. And so the negative is that once you lose confidence in your public officials and stuff, then where can you gain that back? And it's kind of hard. And I think that was part of the mission of the steering committee, was to try to bring peace to the community and to again give some type of legitimacy to our police department and our elected officials. And so the positive thing is that people of all races and age groups came together to try to solve it in a positive, non-violent way. I don't know if you could call it betrayal.
It turned on her. That was betrayed. They come, you get in the crowd for help, and you come and not acting like a police officer, like you a gang member in the street yourself. You know, you come with guns blasting. You didn't come to check out and see if they was okay or not.
I say it was a slap on the wrist because it was a cover-up. If you fire me for my job and pay me, then how am I fired? If I can retire when I'm a youngster and have my full salary for the rest of my life, how is that punishment? And then others, a couple of others went back to work for the police departments in other areas.
Neighboring areas,
yeah,
not even far.
Right.
One came back.
One
to
came
Riverside.
Yeah,
One
and then
came like a couple years after.
yeah, and so I don't think that the repercussions to them, and that's something else that they tried to not put up really to keep the information, was the actual long-lasting effects of what happened to the officers. They said they were slandered, but she was killed. You know, they said they were put in bad light, but she was dead. And you know, when you see somebody bullet-riddled body, it doesn't make you feel real good about the people who did it, and especially a young lady who had all of her life ahead of her.
Yeah.
And then these guys have no remorse. They seem to be, you know, sneering and joking, making all kinds of ethnic slurs and stuff. The first things you wanted to do was, you know, go back to the old fellas and, you know, let's go, if we're going to do this, let's just go to the OK Corral. Everybody get their guns and shoot. The last man standing. But thank the Lord, cooler heads prevailed. And we didn't go out like that. And it really shouldn't have went out like that. But that's how they make you feel.
Yes.
I think it played a part.
Yes. Most definitely.
It had to play a part.
It would have been a white woman if this had happened?
No. No, they would have dressed that
A
at the approach their car.
white young lady, white teenager? No.
No,
A pretty
they
blonde
wouldn't.
hair, blue
Yeah,
eyes?
no.
They wouldn't have went there with their guns out. They'd have went there to help her, to serve her.
To get her out of there.
They would have went there to help her.
They went when they got her mom and brought her mom out to pick her up. They got her uncle. They got the priest. They got
Yeah,
everybody.
we all was on the way in the cars already to come and fix the car. You know, but we get there and you talking about she's dead? How the heck did she get killed? How she dead? Y'all called us, told she was sleeping in the car. Y'all came in, and now she's dead? How are we supposed to deal with that?